Hi everyone, this is Jeff here from International Window. I have a quick tutorial for everyone to use here as we introduce our new bid program. This is a good way to learn our system, base elements of the bid program, and answer some of the most commonly asked questions. So to start off with, the way you'll log on to our program is from our main website. That is at intlwindow.com. Once you get on our main homepage, you'll see in the upper right hand corner where my mouse is here, you'll see the distributor login. Once you hit that button, you'll be prompted to the main screen to put in your username and your password. The username will be your dealer number. You have a dealer number assigned to you. That is what all of your product comes in as. Orders come under. Everything that you have from us will have that dealer number notated on the paperwork. If you have any question to what your dealer number is, check with your salesperson and they should be able to help you out. Then you're going to be provided a password by your salesperson. That is going to be entered in the password section. Then you'll click login. That'll put you into the system. Once you're into the system here, you'll see a big quote button. You could hit that if you like. I'm going to cover some of the basic elements here at the top. These are going to be your key tabs to go to get to the different portions. Some of these are under development, but the key elements are here. The dashboard is your main starting point. That is where, if you hit the dashboard, it will show you all of the bids that you have put into our system. You could call them up. Shows you the date, the time, the dollar amount, and any name related to them that you've filled out. This is a lot of test data here, but you could open them back up and edit them, you could print them, or you could delete them. I'm going to grab one we bid here. Here's a nice 820 here. If I edit that and open that up, we'll be able to see this particular bid. We can pull it down and see all the different items that are on that particular bid. The little pictographs off to the right hand side showing what the items are with some totals down here. So if a customer had come back in or a contractor had come back in, I could just modify anything. For instance, this window here, if I wanted to click on line 25, I click on the burgundy portion, and once I click on that, it'll give me the window itemization. And then I could modify any features in here that I needed. So we're going to learn how to put that portion in today. This is what the entry screen looks like. Very simple, very easy to use. So we're done with that. I'm going to back myself out. There's my bid. Remember, always want to go back to your dashboard. That's the first item on your tab, and that's where you can start. So that's where you start. It's where you can pull anything up. It's a great source to see everything all at once. Your next item over here will be a quote. So your quote item is going to be anything you want to enter into the system. This button here is our entry system. I'll show you that again. I'll back up one. Right here, the header is to put in all of your customer contacts, all the details related to your particular customer. This first button here is add a new item. Any international window button, international window item can be entered this way. It will appear over here in the pictograph area, but basically you will just pick on a window or door, then you'll populate the field by, so let's say a 5300 crown. We'll say it is a horizontal sliding window. We can pick whatever frame we want, fin, setback, flush fin, everything here. The configuration will be, we'll say on this particular window it's an XO. We can pick the finish of the window, which shows up over here. If it's white, it shows white. Let's change it to sand. Desert sand will now show the frame as desert sand. Nominal size will be any standard call out, or if we go to the bottom here, we can click custom. Oops, I picked a normal size. Let's go to a custom. If I pick custom, I can enter inches over here. So we can say that's 47 3/8. Fractions are on the side by 41 3/4. We can pick grids. Grids will automatically populate. We can change what kind of grids they are, flat, sculpted, or simulated divided light in this category. The pattern, we can show a 6 light marginal. We can show a 9 light marginal. Or we can even show a special grid. It'll take the grids out of the window but apply the financial aspects of it to the bid. We'll put that back to something standard. Let's say we'll go to 3x4. And then our glass type is for regular low E standard and low E tempered, or high performance low E annealed and tempered. all the other glass options are listed here. So laminated, any kind of specialty tinted, or other rain glasses listed here. We also can add argon or any of the fire code, California Wildlife Code. You click here, that'll give you the one light temper. And the location, you can type any detail like location or stack information here. Put your quantity in, let's say 2 on this one. Save, and there it's added to your bid. So that's the real simple way to enter something into a bid. If we wanted to leave now, we could. It's all saved. Once we save that, you'll get a confirmation always up top, and we could click on our dashboard and see the bid we just created. There it is, right there. We can come back and work on it some more if we'd like. There it is. So dashboard and quote are your key elements. That's what you're going to be looking for mostly. The customers are something that's going to be updated later. The profile is something else you will use. Profile is used for you to add your taxes. You can add your tax rate in this field here, your delivery charges or your labor charges here, and your markup. Your multiplier that you receive from international stay constant or not changeable, but your markup is. So once you want to change your percentage of markup, do it before you do the bid, hit edit, click on pricing details, change any of the markup features that you would like to change, say 20%, 25%, hit save. And from then on, if you do that before the bid, that'll be reflected in your bid summary. If we go back to our dashboard and call up any one of these items here, let's say this item here. These items up top, these round buttons, the paperclip is for attaching things in the future, not enabled yet. Global change, that's where we're going to be able to globally change anything and everything by sector. Almost finished, should be out by the end of the month, we hope. This is copy a quote, again also almost finished. Print is what works really well though. Print, we can hit print for a customer. This is how it'll appear when it comes out of your printer. That's going to show us a nice clean print, your name and everything up top, pictures of the windows and all the prices. You can also put your logo up here in the upper left hand corner. Close that. The second option is to print that same thing for a customer without the pictures. So maybe that's for your contractors who don't need the pictures. The last thing you can do is print, and this is your dealer quote. Your dealer quote is going to show you all the details. It's going to show not only the list prices, but it's going to show your factor, your actual cost. This is what you will print out and you will send to International to process your order. If you had a markup in here, it would appear in here. But this gives you all of your deliveries, your taxes, anything you want to put on the job will appear on the dealer quote. That is for internal use and to send to us, but not for your customer, obviously. In the future, we will have a submit order form that you'll click this button and it'll come to us electronically. So until we get to that finished stage, right now you're going to be using the print option. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Obviously log out. Users is another button that we will use in the future to assign different folks on the counter that work in your dealership their own login. So for right now though, it's going to be dashboard to look at everything that you need, update anything you want to modify that you've already entered into the system. Quote is to begin a new quote, enter accordingly however you like, and then again, customers and users won't be used much by you for quite a while. Profile you'll modify before every bid to change the markup or change delivery if that's different every time. Remember, before you can start modifying, you have to click edit, and then remember to save before you close. So that's about it. Hope that was helpful. We've worked really hard on this bid program to help out our dealers, and we hope that you use it well. If there's anything else we can do for you, please give any one of us sales folks a call. We'll be happy to walk you through some of the finer points of the system. But in the meantime, good luck.